Your Imperial Majesty, I think we should speak in private. Elsewhere.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
Okay, wait, is Briala the spy master of the court? Whose side is she on exactly?
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing.
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
Okay, so how does Celine know anything about Tevinter? I mean, sure, it's possible Briala told her, or she already knew, but could we possibly be shown or told something about how she does? Why couldn't we just tell her we just mopped up half the palace with Tevinter agents? Use the evidence gathered about Gaspard to support Briala. Okay, what evidence exactly was that? I'm kind of lost here. What coup? If someone knows, please write it down in the comments where I could find this info. The letter to Philippe to go to the Western Wing after 3 shots of brandy, even if that's so, why would that evidence support Briala? Wouldn't that just incriminate Gaspard if it was incriminating? But again, what evidence of a coup did we find? I don't recall finding any. Even the mercenary we bought said that he was ordered around by Florian. And since we bought him, then that conflict of interest wouldn't stand up in court very well.
I wouldn't have caught Florian in time without Briala's help.
You were working together?
Of course.
When was this? Unless she's just being coy, we never formalized anything. She just knew what way the wind was blowing, and I still don't understand what that means. We killed most of the Tevinter agents, and she knifed one guy. Is that considered working together? We just happened to be at the same place together. Does that mean I get her elven spies and a second spy master?
Gaspard's been trying to bully the Council of Heralds into crowning him Emperor. I met a council attaché who can confirm it.
A few idle threats hardly make me a traitor.
Exactly.
Keep talking, Gaspard. Eventually you'll convince somebody.
Here. I have the letter Gaspard penned to his general, ordering his men into position inside the palace.
Can you blame me? Considering what transpired, preparing to repel an attack was the course of wisdom.
Okay, was that the letter to Philippe? Go to the Western Wing after getting drunk? Okay, so what? And yeah, he potentially did repel an attack, or maybe enough for us to waltz in and clean up the remaining Tevinter agents. But those bodies on the floor were more than just servants, and notice how Celine says nothing. Was she even aware of Tevinter agents up until now? This implies the military leader moved military units around. Wow.
And his mercenary captain will be happy to tell you all their plans for the coup tonight.
Yes, whom we have also bought, and who was taking orders from Florian. The mercenary was just assuming it was Gaspard. Considering we just fought Florian, and we made a big stink about it, why would anyone assume it's Gaspard? The girl who was trying to kill us and the Empress, and was attacking the mercenary, or whom the mercenary thinks is actually in charge. He's a nobody idiot. For all we know, Gaspard was aware of the Tevinter plot, brought in mercenaries and chevaliers to fight them, and then could have showcased how awesome a leader he was because he protected the Winter Palace to this point. Because he wants to be in charge, and he does it through diplomacy and military maneuvers, because that's his character. Even in the option to kill Celine, he didn't want to kill Celine. Maybe take her position, but not directly kill her.
Florian! What have you done?
Don't be coy. It went just as we planned. I did this for you, brother.
Me? Have you gone mad?
Briala found all of this out for your sake, Celine.
Well, no, we did. But why are we butting up Briala here? What's the point?
In light of overwhelming evidence, we have no choice but to declare you an enemy of the Empire. You are hereby sentenced to death.
What evidence? The letter we just handed over? Which is ordered one guy to take 3 shots of brandy and go to the Western Wing. That's it. And didn't Celine just order for a judge for Florian? I guess she's Empress, but wouldn't all this overwhelming evidence go under a court of law? Well, so publicly humiliating Florian also gets her a trial, but privately talking with Gaspard, yeah, he's going to die for writing letters and getting pissy when the government doesn't make him emperor when he asked? What is wrong with you? Alright, the writing sucks.
I think Ambassador Briala deserves some reward for uncovering all this.
Okay, why? Once again, we did all the work and found no evidence showcasing a coup. Briala killed one dude. Where's my reward?
For this service to the Empire, Briala, your previous treachery will be pardoned. But you will have to live in exile.
You're too kind.
So you're pardoning her for some past crime I'm not sure of, and now she has to live in exile? How is that a benefit? How is that better than how she is now? Do you understand what a benefit is? What is wrong with these people? Alright, the writing sucks.
Thank you, Inquisitor, for all your efforts tonight. I owe you my life, and Orlais owes you its future.
And Briala and Gaspard have mysteriously disappeared.
You have done a service for the Empire never to be forgotten, my friend. This piece is your doing.
And you're a gullible, ignorant moron whose existence I have to keep alive just because we oppose a mutual enemy.
You truly are the instrument of Andraste. Orlais will never forget your part in this. Nor will I. Lords and ladies of the court, the civil war which has plagued us is at an end. The Orlesian Empire is whole again. Those who drove us into war for selfish gain have been dealt with as traitors. Gaspard de Chalon is guilty of treason. He is no longer our cousin and shall never again hold title or land in Orlais.
Wait, Gaspard? You sentenced him to death. Aren't you describing Briala, who you just exiled? Why would you describe a man sentenced to die who could never hold a title or land? I mean, what the hell is wrong with... Oh, right. Shit writing.
We have lost enough. No more! Now, we can move forward to healing and restoration.
I was thinking more war and conflict with the dragon, but okay, yeah, let's focus repairing that unnecessary large wing of the palace you were already restoring.
In our hour of need, the Inquisition has faced these dangers beside us. It is the honor of Orlais to stand with Andraste's herald to end this crisis. And in ages to come, our children and grandchildren can say that we left them a brighter world. Will you address the court, my friend?
The Civil War may have ended, but the fighting has just begun. The battle is far from over.
And what battle is that, Inquisitor? Maybe you should tell everyone.
We of the court must use our resources. Not every battle is won on the field. But that is tomorrow. Tonight, feast, my friends. Enjoy our victory. There will be many more to come.
And here's Morrigan, who did a fantastic job of protecting the Empress. You think that even after we chose to allow Florian to kill Celine, Morrigan would have stepped in, but nope.
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? 'Tis most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
Well, the cutscene showed us literally walking out the door while the crowd was cheering right after Celine's final sentence. I mean, there was no pause or reflection or offering a drink. I mean, I guess the narrative is implying we're not big on ceremony and parties.
I would have stayed, but the punch ran dry. Scandalous.
Indeed.
Ha 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 ha.
Let us see if you take this piece of news as poorly. By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
Was that before or after I saved the day? Since Celine has no opportunity to give this royal decree while we entered the scene, it must have happened well before.
I had no idea you were interested in joining the Inquisition.
The assignment has been given to me, regardless of my personal interest. Celine knows you face an opponent who wields great magical power, which is far more important than her own curiosity. You will require my knowledge if you are to defeat such magic. Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais and to myself. Thus, I am not opposed to the appointment.
This implies Celine did know about Tevinter, or at least Corypheus, to the point of sending her most trusted magical person to help the Inquisition, which is kind of curious because she previously wrote that letter to Lady M, just believing that she needed her by her side the entire evening. And with Vivienne on our side, who is Celine's magical advisor or protector in this regard? Remember, Celine loves the occult, so why would she send Morrigan to us? You'd think she'd be more cautious and keep Morrigan closer to her, knowing that Corypheus is bound to come to her eventually. I mean, it seems kind of curious.
What skills do you have that would benefit us?
I have knowledge which falls beyond the realm of most mages. I suspect this is also true of Corypheus, thus it behooves you to add to your arcane arsenal, yes? Mundane knowledge will not bring the rift in the sky to a close, after all.
Hey fans, BioWare here. Do you love Morrigan? Well, now you get her. Kinda. Yay. And I thought we already closed the rift in the sky, just not permanently. Like it's literally not there, you can't see it. Did I miss something again?
When you say knowledge beyond the realm of most mages, do you mean blood magic?
I know many obscure, forgotten, and forbidden arts. Some of it you might consider blood magic, yes. But I suspect that you do not fear Maleficarum as much as the common folk do.
Hey Morrigan, I'm a mage.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.